So the FDA is involved in making sure that clinical trials are done correctly. Pharmaceutical companies are involved. There are different IRBs or review boards that are independent of the pharmaceutical company or the FDA that also make sure that things are done correctly. And then, of course, the investigator, which is what our site is considered, the investigator, are making sure that we have the right diagnosis, the right disorders that are associated with a diagnosis, that we are doing things to make sure that we're getting the correct questions answered. And when patients are assessed, it's very important that we have done everything we can to make sure the diagnosis is correct. So we will have different tools that we use. In addition to just using our own clinical judgment, we will use some of those tools provided by either years of experience, and we know that this tool is effective or correct, tools that we may be using from pharmaceutical companies that have shown from prior research that this tool is accurate at diagnosing a different condition or a certain disorder. And when we do that, it's very important that we take every single step along the way to get the right diagnosis. And it's a little bit different from sitting down and talking to somebody for a few minutes and having them say, well, I just feel a little low and a little blue. Can you give me something? We can't really do that. We have to make sure that we are accurate first. We take the time to make sure that we're meeting all of the criteria for a disorder, and then we can be sure that we're getting them on the right medication or into the correct study or into the correct diagnostic category. And that way we don't run the risk of maybe somebody on the wrong medication for the wrong diagnosis and having a possible bad outcome. So a lot of effort into making sure we've done things correctly and a lot of oversight to make sure that patients are kept safe.